Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre from Monday Night Raw. It was an incredible match. Those guys worked well together. It was just a really good match. So it looked like Cody Rhodes had the match won. He had a Cody cutter from the top rope. Then he pointed to the WrestleMania sign. He was getting ready to execute the crossroads on Drew McIntyre, but Jimmy Uso interfered, but Cody Rhodes was able to take him out with a punch. Then Cody had the crossroads locked in on Drew, but Solo hit him with the Samoan strike, and then Drew McIntyre hit the Claymore for the win. Man, what a match. I wasn't expecting that outcome. I really wasn't expecting that outcome. But man, this Bloodline, they are trying to mess with Cody and trying to get in his head. So that's what we're seeing right there. And I was also going into this match, I said, I don't think that Drew McIntyre should lose. But then also, I don't think that Cody Rhodes should lose because we are approaching, WrestleMania. And then also with Drew McIntyre being in the Elimination Chamber match. So I was actually really surprised. So that was actually a really good match in that outcome. Like I said, it surprised me, but it was actually really good. And then Racquel Rodriguez, she made her return. So it was a battle royal. And she eliminated Shayna Baszler. Then she eliminated Zoe Stark. And then she threw out Chelsea Green to win the Battle Royal. And she is the final female wrestler that will be in the Elimination Chamber, the Women's Elimination Chamber match. So it's good to see Racquel Rodriguez back. And that match, was kind of, the Battle Royal was kind of sloppy. What do you expect? But overall, it was decent. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen. And then also Gunther versus Jey Uso for the Intercontinental Championship. That was a great match. It was a really great match. The match started out with Gunther pretty much dominating, with strikes, with slams. And they really went at it. And then finally, Jey Uso was able to get some offense. He foiled Gunther's powerbomb when they were outside of the ring, and then Jey Uso hit Gunther with a Samoan drop on the announcer table, and then also I think from there we went on a commercial break, and then Jey kicked out of Gunther's powerbomb, and then for some reason, which I don't understand, there was a brief moment where people were chanting, "We want tables." I'm like, how in the world can you even chant that when Gunther's wrestling? Come on now. Like, Gunther is one of the greatest wrestlers ever. And just to say that we want tables, whatever, it was just kind of, it was out of place to me. But it was like, it lasted like maybe 3 seconds. And then Gunther had he had Jey Uso in a Boston Crab. Jey Uso was able to get out of it. And then he dove onto Gunther, hit him with a dive to outside of the ring, and then after that, pretty much Gunther hit Jey Uso with several strikes, and then Jey Uso eventually hit a spear. Gunther kicked out. Gunther hit a slam from the top ropes, and then he hit a splash. I think that was maybe the second or third time that Gunther was successful. I could be wrong. Successful with doing the splash from the top rope. Jey Uso kicked out, and then after that, Jey Uso hit Gunther with several spears. I think it was maybe 5 spears, and then Jey Uso was going for the Usos. He hit Gunther with the Uso splash, and it looked like he had the match won, and then Jimmy Uso distracted Jey by ringing the bell several times. So that was really good. That was great. That was great. That really was. And then after that, I think Jey went for another. I think he dove onto his brother, and then I think he hit Gunther with a splash. He was getting ready. That's what he was doing. He was setting Gunther up for the Uso splash. Gunther had his knees up, and then he rolled Jey Uso up for the win. So that was a really good match. I really liked that main event. I really enjoyed it. And then after the match, Jimmy Uso attacked his brother. I think he hit the Uso splash a couple of times. So man, Monday Night Raw was a really good show. It was a really good show, and the road to WrestleMania has been really good. Thank you for watching this video. Take care and have a good one.